Hey everybody, welcome to the Outlet Podcast. My name is Gazy, host of the Outlet Podcast, and I want to invite you guys to follow and comment. Definitely love it when you follow, but getting to comment, I love that. I want to see you guys, and I want to actually talk to you guys. I think communication and interaction is the only way we can connect and recharge. So today, I'm gonna do a new edition. Great band. Early. Those were the 80s. Today I want to do a new addition to the Solely and Holy vlogs. The Solely and Holy vlogs are vlogs that I do that are Christian in content. Don't turn it off. Don't be turned off because of that. You can enjoy this stuff. What I mean to do with the Solely and Holy vlogs is educate and edify. If you're not a Christian, I want to educate you guys about what I believe, the content with which I believe it. I want to share that stuff with you, as well as edify. Edify the people who are Christians, who believe in the content that I believe. So, not too long ago, a little backstory. I was in a conversation with a guy who is really cool. He's a store manager of a chain comic book store local in Orlando. Dude's pretty dope. And we were talking about pushing, like, contributing content to society, and that only those who really have a drive will do it. There has to be something more in the person that is pushing out these things. And he gave me a number of applause. He's like, man, you're vlogging, you're podcasting. That's pretty great. That's pretty awesome. And I'm like, well, we all have a talent that's been given to us. And it's just a matter of us contributing it. That's all you have to do in life. Contribute what has been given to you. Get them out. Get your talents out. Now, I'm going to come from a Christian's perspective, but I'm going to try to be motivational with the content. So please follow me. Don't get your Bibles out if you want. Get your Bibles out if you want. So there's a story about a man named Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. That's weird. Jesus, he goes and he tells parables, right? And in one of the parables, he says, all right, there's a rich guy. One day, this rich man, he was an investor, rich man investor. He rolls up and gets 3 people. And he says, all right, I'm going to give you 100 talents. Talents is a type of monetization back then, so follow me. That's what he says. I'm going to give you like 100 talents, give you 50. And for you, I'm just going to give you 5. So he's like, I want you guys to make me money. I'll be back. And so the rich investor goes away. He goes on vacation or something like that. And so now you got these 3 dudes. And they're trying to make money. Well, 2 of them are. One of them isn't. See, one of them, he ends up taking his talent, that 5 talent, the 5 talent coin, and he digs a hole in the ground and he sits on it. All right, so the rich investor comes back. Jesus is telling this all to people. Rich investor comes back, right? He's like, all right, what's up? So the guy with 100 says, my Lord, you have given me 100 talents, and look, I have invested it, and I have produced 100 more talents. So he gives all the talents to the rich investor, and the rich investor's like, let's celebrate, come and let's celebrate in my joy. The guy with 50 talents, he goes and says, well, my Lord, all the talents that you've given me, I've invested it, and I've produced 50. He's like, well, come, thank you very much, come, let's enjoy. The same reception. Well, the guy that had 1 talent, he goes and rolls up to the rich investor. Doesn't let the rich investor talk. Goes up to him and says, my Lord, I know that you are a shrewd person and that you like to make money off of work that you didn't do. So What I did was I took your talent and I buried it underground. That way, no one can steal it. And here it is, whole and intact. All of the money that you initially gave me, I did not lose a little bit. Rich investor is mad, man. Rich investor's mad. Why is the rich investor mad? Rich investor says, you jerk. You knew the way I was. You knew how I handle business. You know that I invest in things that I don't need to worry about. And so you take my money, you don't even put it in the bank where it can gain a little bit of interest. A little bit of interest. Give me my money back. Give me my talent. Get out of my face. I'm accrediting this little bit of talent to the guy who got 100. All right, end scene. God has placed in us and everyone the ability to perform something, the ability to create something. We are all special. There is something that makes all of us unique and different and important. And this is what I tried to get. This is what I tried to tell and explain to the comic book store owner. I was like, you got something in you. It's just a matter of figuring out what it is and getting it out. Because content creation right now is at an all-time high. Why? Because, well, if you're good, people will like it. So all you got to do is be yourself, which should be good, and people will swarm to what you can produce. Granted, I mean, I'm sorry, I've had enough of Minecraft gameplays. You got to do something amazing to even get me interested in a Grand Theft Auto, Overwatch. You got to be amazing. Because, yeah, that's it. You just got to be stand out. Stand out. All right, so, you have to be good. So here's the thing, man. I don't know what you're talented in. I don't know what you can produce. It takes time. You have to invest. Invest your talent. Because here's the thing. There are people who are investing their talent. And what could be yours could be given to them. The audience that you are trying to reach could go to someone else because you're just not working at it. The Christian part of this video is very, very simple, man. God has placed in us various good works. Good works for charity. Good works for teaching. Good works for missions. There are ways for you to get your talent out. It's just a matter of going to God in prayer and saying, Father, could you help me? Show me what it is that I do good for your glory. Show me what it is that I can do to be a blessing to everyone around me. That way, all the talent money, all the interest can be attributed to you, God. Everything that I do could let me be able to say, God put this in me, and to God be the glory. That none of this is my own creation. I have a certain talent, yes, but God is the one who placed it within me, and God is the one who wants to use it for everybody that's around me. That's the Christian part, guys. I don't normally like to divide a message, especially if it's a biblical message, but that's what Jesus intended. What you have inside of you is not just for yourself. It's for everybody. And if you will accept it, I don't know if you believe in God or not, but the good things that are the good works that are within you, that you can ascribe, that God placed it in you, and that God allowed it to ferment, allowed it to germinate within you for everyone else. That is how people can know that God exists. So, my name is Gazy. I host the Outlet Podcast. God bless you guys. Let's connect and recharge.